Today in History. Now it's time for our daily journey to the past.
We have just one event to share with our listeners today, but first a quiz question. A female singer with a remarkable voice who leads opera performances is called a number one tenor or number two soprano. Again, a female singer with a remarkable voice who leads opera performances is called a number one tenor or number two soprano. If you know the answer, you can put it on our Bandi board or text in on your cell phone, pounder sharp 1045 for 50 or 101, depending on the length of your text, to win a 2015 casual planner.
That's right. Okay, we're going to be talking about one particular event, and here it is.
Today in history. In 1923, Maria Callas was born.
1923년 12월 2일, 바로 마리아 칼라스가 태어난 날입니다.
All right, so today we commemorate the birth of one of the most outstanding and iconic figures of the classical music scene.
And she was soprano Maria Callas, born on this day in 1923. And she was also known as La Divina, or the Divine One.
La Divina. I thought that's what we called Paul, our writer. Anyway, the nickname suited her quite accurately. Her iconic voice and dramatic style set the standard for all opera singers to follow. Not only for her voice, but Callas was admired for her acting talents as well, drawing large audiences to the opera to see her performances.
Oh, well, although she was born in New York, she moved to Greece, where she received her formal education in music, whereas her career was established and fostered in Italy.
Right. Now, the turning point came in Venice in 1949 when she was asked to fill in for another soprano. She had 6 days to prepare, which was more than enough to make opera history.
Wow. Only 6 days to prepare, huh?
Yeah, right.
Well, during the 1950s, Callas was the most sought-after soprano. In 1969, she was cast in her only non-opera role by director Pier Pasolini in the movie Medea.
And although Callas's dramatic posture and style were evident on screen, her real prowess belonged to the stage. So that was her singing Violetta aria from La Traviata.
That's right. That's when she was at her best. Well, in 2006, Opera News wrote of her, she is still the definition of the diva as artist and still one of the classical music's best-selling vocalists.
Wow. Now, Callas is considered one of the most influential and renowned opera singers of the 20th century, and she has been dubbed the original diva.
The original diva.
Well, with her flair for the dramatic and open feuds with other opera superstars, Callas was certainly one of the most exciting public figures of her time.
No doubt about that. Okay, now Callas was also famous for having lost nearly 36 kilograms.
Well done.
Between 1953 and 1954.
Obviously not just a pie in the sky.
I was going to say the same thing, yes.
Yes, and despite many rumors regarding her secret, it was revealed later that she lost the weight by eating a sensible low-calorie diet of mainly salads and chicken.
So it's not just starving.
Just eating right.
Just eating right, that's right. Okay, in 2007, Callas was voted by the BBC as the greatest soprano of all time.
And in the same year, the 30th anniversary of her passing, she was selected as the main motif for a limited edition collection of coins, the 10 euro Maria Callas commemorative coin.
와, 한정판으로 10유로 기념 주화가 발행되기도 했었습니다. This is quite impressive.
It's super impressive.
They're losing 36 kilograms in just 1 year?
Ah, that part. Yeah, well, I thought you were talking about her career accomplishments, but yeah, the weight loss.
Of course. I mean, 그건 당연한 거고.
The weight loss, yeah, that's a lot of weight for 1 year, isn't it?
그런데 그것도 by eating right. That's what makes it like even more impressive.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you so much. And before we wrap up, let's check out today's quiz question.
The question was, a female singer with a remarkable voice who leads an opera performance is called a number 2 soprano.
That's right.
That's going to do it for today in history. We'll be back tomorrow with more from the past.